Remember when her and Gina, Puffy's, little plaything from back in the day, got into it? And this is what she wrote to her: if I wanted you to blank, Diddy would have had you on your knees, right? So that's her right there admitting that she knows how Diddy gets down and how he uses these females.
So, did he just play Young Miami extra hard cuz he just dumped her for one of her biggest ops, Gina Huynh, months after Young Miami clown Gina, and claimed that she was Diddy's one and only. Diddy is done with Young Miami and back with Gina Huynh, and Gina is not letting Diddy be the last of be it because she has been clowning Miami hard on social media, sending a strong message to Young Miami. I'll hop on in and let's get to it because it looks like it's the battle of the side pieces, and it just got real.
In the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, he was, like the first 3, 4 months, he was really nice. But then after that, he started being an asshole. So like I say, like the first 3.5 years, he was like mean to me.
So when you say mean, describe it.
He was abusive. He was like always belittling me and always like, he was like mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me.
Y'all, it looks like Young Miami is going through a very hard time right now, cause her boo thing and sugar daddy Diddy just dumped her like a hot potato and moved on to his other side pie. Gina Huynh leaving Miami out here real bad. Y'all, the city girls is down bad cuz Miami was the one that's been clowning Gina for years and bragging about how she is Diddy's one and only, and how he will always pick her before other women. She has been constantly mocking Gina on social media for years and calling her bra. Key only for all of this to happen all of a sudden, and I'm not gonna lie, this has given some insane drama levels now. For those of you who don't know, Gina Huynh actually started messing with Diddy way before he met Young Miami. Diddy was dating Gina Huynh on the side when he was still dating Cassie. You know, the same Cassie who he has been putting hands on and treating very badly. Yeah, her. As it turns out, not only did he put hands on Cassie as a her and pimp her out allegedly and treat her very badly, but he's also cheated on her with multiple women, including Gina. Now it's unclear exactly when he and Gina got together, but they were together for a good solid couple of years, and during that time he treated Gina just as badly as he treated Cassie allegedly. Which isn't that surprising because Diddy has a track record of treating all his exes badly, putting hands on them and roughing them up allegedly. But get this, I'll know how everybody has been saying that Cassie was the first woman to come out and expose Diddy for being mean and treating his partners badly, while Cassie might have been the first woman to file legal documents against Diddy and taking legal actions against him. But Gina was the first woman to actually speak up and open up about what Diddy is really like and how he's rough her up all the time. Back in 2019, after Diddy and Gina went on a temporary break, Gina had a sit-down interview with Tasha K, where she claimed that not only had Diddy been cruel to her during the relationship, but he had also put hands on her frequently.
I mean, in the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, he was, like the first 3, 4 months, he was really nice. But then after that, he started being an asshole. So like,
So when you say mean, describe it.
he was like always belittling me and always like, he was like mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me. He took one of my heels and tried to throw it at me, and then he like mushed my face and like really hard and made my nose bleed.
And you mind telling me what happened with that pregnancy?
I told him, and he was like, you're gonna get a right? And then I was like, I don't know. I don't know yet. And then he offered me $50,000 to get rid of it, but I turned it down because
She did all of that only to get back with Diddy only a couple weeks after. and they started messing around again. Now Gina probably thought that he was going to elevate or promote her to main girlfriend since Cassie was out the picture. But that didn't happen because she remained his little side piece category, and things got even worse when young Miami came into the picture because she was the closest thing to a girlfriend for Diddy. And as expected, this caused a whole lot of drama between her and young Miami because they were both competing for the #1 spot as Diddy's girlfriend. Now, this spot was a coveted one because Diddy reportedly pays Miami $500,000 to be his side piece, so it explains why both women were fighting over him, and listen, they did fight bitterly for. Example, when Gina posted this picture of Diddy kissing her on the cheek, Miami got so jealous and she accused Gina of chasing clouts, saying, "Somebody please give this B some attention." Gina replied on her Instagram stories, writing, "If anyone's seeking attention, it's you, suck my D. I don't give a AF." Miami replied, saying, "Attention. B, I am the attention. Let's be clear, notice me. Please be ghosted down, we see you, relax. It's okay, you've been around for years, you've been waiting on this moment. If he can't make you famous, B. I ain't arguing with no B that got cheap-ass lint-ball carpet and they house effing on a billionaire, you freaky it B." Well, then Gina responded to young Miami, writing, "Why? You so pressed, mama. I thought you was a city girl." Miami, they hit back saying, "I am, and that's why I F with your man and ain't coming off him. I don't care how many pics you post get that had Brandon leave." Yeah, they definitely don't like each other, and this was further proof when Diddy had a baby last year with a totally different woman, Gina clowned Miami, and posted this video on her Instagram saying, "When she beefing with you over a man, but the whole time he got someone else pregnant," and captioning, "See, city girls, damn."
Hey, you doing all this extra shit, you stupid bitch.
Miami called her sub, and she fired back in a series of angry tweets where she said, "Gina, you've been down bad ever since I came into the picture. Ho, you've been crying for a baby for 10 years. You've been around as a B that eat P and D when he feel like it. You eater, you. The same B that was crying on Tasha K cuz you wanted to have a baby, poor sushi." She continued, "You want a baby, B. I have a career, ho, you a certified freak. You haven't heard from Diddy since the awards reminisce on getting rid of B. ABs let that her go CH Lee. If I wanted you to eat me, Diddy would have had you on your knees. Who you a eater, be you a munch." Now, this was a very messy situation, and it only goes to show how both women don't like each other. However, Diddy and Gina ended things a while later, and Miami was proud of the fact that she was Diddy's main girl, especially after Diddy came out to defend her, saying, "Young Miami is not my side chick, never has been, never will be. She's very important and special to me, and I don't play about my showy WI, don't discuss things on the internet, and I will not start today, so think what you want. But know that if you do something to hurt mine, I'm going to come over to your house. We're going to talk about it like human beings love." Well, fast forward a couple of months, and she is now longer his little shorty because the streets are now saying that he has dumped her for Gina. And listen, it's messy. It all kind of started with the lawsuits that were filed against him, starting with Cassie's lawsuit. He settled Cassie's lawsuit after only 1 day, but he tried to maintain his innocence, saying, "Just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Mr. Coles' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Venture all the best." However, after that, 3 more women came out to file lawsuits against him of drugging and saying them, and he finally had to come out and address the whole situation, saying, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation, and my legacy. Stations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." But the legal MK only got worser and worser. And it got to a point where Diddy needed to get some damage control, and fast. He was photographed looking all bothered and disturbed, but people didn't buy this, and the blind item confirmed it, saying, "Speaking of calling the paps, this mogo wannabe rapper called them to make it look as if he were grieving and struggling and sick about what happened to him.